Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? You're gonna you're gonna be hearing my daughter in the background today. She's home, still homesick, and I'm home alone with her, so might need to go and help her or anything, but should be fine. She's currently playing iPad. Good morning, Gaxix Kuru Ohms. How's it going? Hey, Lirib. Oh, today I'm tired. Wow, that's pretty good work, Gaxix. You've been busting. Fantastic. Hey, Pie Master Inni. Good morning. Hey, Orby. Good morning, Atsuki. Good morning, Eric Mui. Good morning, Nereda. Oh, that's good. All-star people. All joining in. So how about some topic? Today my palette is very cool warm. So let's see how that turns out. But don't think that you need to come up with a topic that fits the palette. Any topic will go. Will do. I mean. So how about some topics? Victorian assassin. That's pretty cool. We had a steampunk sniper once as a topic. That turned out pretty interesting. Cave horror, haunted fairy. Oh, some pretty cool topics. Already quite eagerly awaiting what the next topic is. Haunted samurai armor. What? Haunted. Cave of horror. It's all very dark today. Deep sea octopus. Empress of desire. That's a good sentence or topic. Empress of desire. I really hope it's Empress of desire. I want to paint Empress of desire. And that obviously doesn't work. I fixed it, but it doesn't want to work. Okay. Now it works. Hey, Rogue Third and Polycount and Novio Art, thanks for the host. It's topic number 2, which is Cave Horror by Kuro. Captain Jack Live. Good morning. You're not in time, unfortunately. But today it's going to be Cave Horror. I haven't really conjured a picture in my head yet. Pie Master, no, don't worry about it. It's all good fun. Hey, Master777 Oz, thanks for the host. Good morning, Nefas. Any topic will go, Pie Master. You shouldn't feel like that you can't say anything. So, Cave Horror. Alright. So, what I saw was this this guy kind of now I'm gonna have to change my idea because it's very similar to one other warm-up and I don't like that picture. So what I'm gonna do instead is I don't know what I'm gonna do instead. I'm just gonna go. I haven't got a picture yet. Kind of leaning towards some sort of okay. All right. I got a picture here I'm gonna try to chase. It's altar. There we go. That was the name. I'm gonna do an altar. Captain Jetlag, yeah, exactly. I mean, you shouldn't really be worried about the topic being good or bad. Like Captain Jetlag said, make me sweat a bit. You know, the trickier or shittier the topic, um, the more I have to think to make it something worth painting. I mean, all topics that I've been given are not all super fantastic, like home run topics. It's been all sorts of random, just word or sentence, or it's I don't care. You know, it's just good fun to see where that leads. Banana of Doom. That's pretty cool. Man, bear, pig. Yeah, that was an interesting topic. A Gene Jumalon for thanks for the host. Side hill gouger. What's up with all the fantastic topics all of a sudden? Banana of Doom, South Hill. No, what was it called? Side hill gouger. That sounds like some really dirty, weird serial killer who walks with a lean. You know, like with a little bit of a gangster sway, but mass murderer style. This is really odd. Odd painting today. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something towards what could be seen as a horrific or a horror uh, altar. So I'm just kind of building the picture, I guess. Kind of trying to figure out what it's going to look like. I think today is going to be quite, what's it called? Painterly, perhaps. One second, I'm gonna go check my daughter. Matilda, kan du gå och sitta i soffan och spela? Du får inte äta skräp från tallriken. Nej, sitt. Här kan du dricka yoghurt. Sitt i soffan och spela. Yeah, sorry about that. She occasionally likes to wander off, and you gotta keep an eye on her. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, be on time for topics. I mean, it's fun to do weird topics. I really enjoy it. What? That became a massive brush. So I've been working on some movies. Well, last year I did, um, and one of them was not my own. I helped out on a movie or a TV show, really, rather, and I really eagerly want to see like where it's gone, you know, what it looks like and so on. I always find it fun that when you do work for a client, I mean, I do that every day at work, and it's always fun to see. I mean, uh, what they do with the designs you submit. You know, you give them some design. They obviously are artists themselves, the people that get the designs, right, and they gotta take it to a certain quality level or art direction. But we usually are not a part of it. But what I always enjoy is when they do like a announcement trailer or things like that, and you see your work in there. I'd say that is one of my uh, favorite things to be a part of or experience when that happens. Like you see your babies move and perform, you know. But sadly, a lot of because I do a lot of pre-production or production. When you do a lot of pre-production, you usually don't get credits for it, which I think is a bit of a shame. You know, it's an important first step that you know you don't really get credit for, which is a shame because it is the foundation that they build the project on. Igaxix, I'm fine. She's fine. She just got a cold. We got her, and yeah, she's good. She's improving, but it's so stressful. Stress, Matilda? Allt finemang. She, April will know I mention it now and then, but she's autistic. Det gjorde du. So it's a constant struggle with like development milestones. She's behind a lot of development, so that's always like a huge problem. But we work hard. We try to fix it, but it's not so easy. Nareda, thank you. She's home ill, so and my wife, she had to. She's kind of part of a fashion brand, um, so she got a. She's having a press conference today, so she had to really be um, on point. So my daughter is home with me today. I'm just gonna have to perform a juggling act of trying to stay focused, keep my daughter occupied and fed and in one piece. But I think it will be good. Luckily, my daughter, she likes movies, so she can have a easy day of movie watching. Yeah, Paul Papera, he passed away apparently. I don't know for what reason, but it's a shame. He did amazing art. Hopefully he passed in peace and didn't have a too dramatic passing, and that for me, what is the worst with death and so on is not the person dying, but the people left behind. I think that's where I get sad, not sad that someone died, because it happened. You can't do anything about it in that sense, you know. But yeah, I always feel for the people mourning. So when that happens, my thoughts always go to the people uh, left mourning. It's a really Death is an interesting thing. It's a part of nature in that way. Personally, I'm not afraid of dying. I would just hate to die at the moment, to leave my family. But death itself is I'm fine with. It's a bit an odd topic, maybe. Yeah, but it's a shame he passed. We lose really good artists now and then. Um, it's part of the process, I guess. To take care of my daughter is definitely a full-time job. Yeah, Kuru, I know. Let's change topic. My daughter is she's a funny girl. She sings a lot. Her problems, if we talk about her, is that, and our struggles with her, is that she doesn't want to learn. Her autism shows itself that she doesn't want to engage. So one of the biggest ways of learning is to mimic or engage in a game or in a play or a song, and through mimicking and things like that you learn. But she just switches off. She doesn't want to, and that's a huge problem. um, that we will constantly have to work on. She has a specialist and so on, but yeah, it's an issue for her, because like I've tried so much of like making her like go and play with me or play with Lego and things like that, but like she can be super happy, engaging, like looking at you and all these things, and then you say, let's build something in Lego, and she just looks away like, nope, that was the worst thing to say. Now the game is ruined, and she doesn't want to engage anymore. And as you can imagine, that is frustrating, because people know it's important to play, because that's how you learn. And säger du det, Matilda? Stress. Allt är bra, jättebra, Matilda. Jaså? Just listening in. Du pratar mycket du, Matilda. She sits over there on the sofa and playing. She does understand English, yeah. Um, To what extent is a bit tricky to figure out, because sometimes she doesn't want to answer questions, or most of the time she doesn't want to answer questions. So you can't really figure out the level of her understanding, because if you engage with her in a game of asking questions in English, she switches off, you know. But she definitely understands English when you talk, and she picks words up, and she gets the topic, and she can, you know, show that she understands it. That I'm quite sure of. And she does speak some words in English. My childish Swedish voice? Or do you mean how I speak to my daughter? You have to. You can't just. Swedish. Alright, so my daughter said Swedish хорошо, or whatever it is in Russian. Like, what a shame, I think. Or how sad, I think it is. Means in Russian. There's a Russian kid in school that she likes to play with, called Volodya. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't. I mean, with the little things, you can't. You have to soften the voice. She's 6. 6 years old. Oh, thanks, Corum. Yeah, it's very different today. The painting. I like it. I like it. The voice, the soft, happy, happy, soft voice. Yeah, you gotta have contrast though. So when you get upset or angry or disappointed, the shift in tone is apparent. No, I'm very protective of her, because you know she's not fully capable. It becomes this. You get extra, you know, defensive and caring, and do everything for that little girl. Now, what horror can we put in here? Let's maybe put some sort of Slender Man type. Hur kom du på den idén, Matilda? And one thing with autism, which is very common, is it's called stimming, which is stimulating. They repeat things that they feel comfortable repeating. So sometimes you hear the same thing over and over again, which can be, if you're not in the right mood, it can be extremely taxing. But all in all, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't really not. Nereda, how I chose the topic for today was there is this website called, or I just Googled gamut mask generator, and I clicked the top link. That's how how I got how I found that. But the idea is that on this website you can generate your own gamut mask by choosing which kind of mask and then rotate it and change it and so on. So, but the palette itself was just me choosing colors from the wheel or from that gamut mask. So I just print screened it and started to paint with it. It's based on James Gurney, his book about the book Color and Light for the Realist Painter. He has a section in there about gamut masks and the importance of them. So what I thought, what I was thinking that I should do it digitally and see um, how that would affect my warm-ups. And I'd say they affected them quite significantly. This is my 5th or 6th warm-up using gamut mask palette. I really like it, and I really wanna um, see if I can't incorporate it in my daily paintings. Yeah, Kuro. Alter. Not sure if I can make sense of it now. The scale kind of shifted, but I'll try to. Let's see. I have 6 or 7 minutes left. Um, Maybe this is horror enough. I mean, maybe it's just gonna muddying the delivery of the idea by adding an alter there. But I mean, it could work. No, this color though. Eric, yeah, kids definitely can make you angry, but it's important to be honest about emotions. I'd say, and say that you may afterwards. Of course, you can't just scream and slam doors as an adult. that's that's you're gonna have to be angry at a in a different way. Obviously, you have to teach them how to be angry and not go all crazy. You can't do that. Then they just get scared. So you gotta show that you're angry, and then tell them why you got angry, and etc. etc. So that they learn that it's okay to be angry, but you gotta you know can't go crazy. So that's the problem with a lot of people. I think is they don't. Uh, a lot of people are egoistic in the way they act, especially when you have children. You gotta really think about what your action does to others. And having kids is a very obvious way of ideally you figuring that part out that okay, I can't do go completely crazy. Yeah, exactly, Eric. You gotta definitely explain and talk and then make up and show that. I mean, when you make up and kiss and hug and so on, you tell them or you show them that it's okay to be angry, that there's a solution to it. You know, it's a lot of things you have to learn when you get children. The biggest difference for me having children is that you teach yourself a lot about yourself and how you need to act and how you cannot be and so on. It changes you quite significantly and yeah, it's one thing also that you learn is that it's your own business and not really up to yourself to change others in that sense. Except your children, obviously. You have to teach your children, but you know, teaching your children all day, every day makes you realize also it's not your business to tell what anyone else should do. You know, they got their own parents. They should have taught them what to do in that sense. Guru, oh no. That's a good joke. I could feel when my parents were angry, and then you delivered the punchline. It's a good one. But I find it funny becoming a father. Like, it was the first time I felt that my life didn't matter anymore. And like, it's a weird feeling for me that I realized that, like, that one day I was out walking with my son at the moment. My daughter wasn't born yet, and he was like 1 or 2, and we were hugging and talking and holding hands, and I realized like that day, like, all right, if anything happened, I will be the meat shield between danger and my son, and like that, if that happens, I will be completely fine with that outcome. You know that I become the shield for my son or my kids, and you realize that, right? It's not about me anymore, and my whole like thought process changed from that day. It was a good emotion, a life changing emotion. Like me as an entity stopped existing, and the hive me, uh, hive me was born. Är det roligt? Oh no! All right, 10 seconds. Then I gotta go and help my daughter blow her nose. It's not all over the place. Yeah, today was an interesting penning. Interesting topic. Went dark, went emotional, a bit low key, like I felt from the beginning. But I think it was a good, interesting episode, right? It wasn't too horrible. Well, anyways, emotions are good. Good to have different days, not all every day being a party. Yeah, swarm. Oh, thanks everyone. I think what I'll do for the finishing touch is I think I'll take this one and try to see if we can push the focal point a bit. See if we can put the overlay maybe, just to kind of help the eye slightly. Let's see. All right, I'd say that was pretty okay. Thanks everyone. Yeah, I think the gamut masks work really well. It's so fun to force yourself within that gamut. Makes things a lot of fun and challenging. No, let's keep it like that. All right. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for hanging around my weird topic today. Thoughts out to the what was his name? The guy that died today and his family. Anyways, have a good day, good night. See you tomorrow morning. Bye. Have a good one.